We've reached a fascinating point in the world of One Piece, and the next chapter might just blow everything wide open. Because if you know Oda, you know he loves playing with numbers, and the number 1156 could be a major key, especially when it comes to Luffy. There are two possible directions the story could take now. On one hand, Oda could suddenly end the Rocksteady Xebec flashback and throw us back into the present-day Elbaf. On the other hand, he might continue the flashback and reveal even more secrets from the past. Let's break it down. Gomu equals 56 equals 56. This number has always been associated with Luffy. In Japanese, 5, go, and 6, mu, can be read as Gomu, the original name of Luffy's devil fruit. And even though the fruit was revealed to be the Hito Hito no Mi model Nika, that number still holds symbolic power. Oda has done this before, with bounties tied to names, birthdays, and abilities. There's even a huge theory that Luffy's final bounty will be 5.6 billion, Gomu again. So maybe Chapter 1156 is the perfect moment to shift back to Luffy, especially now that the sun god Nika has become a central theme in the Elbaf arc. Because the giants of Elbaf believe in Nika, a god who will one day liberate them. And now we have Imu inside the body of Gunko, leading the Holy Knights in an all-out attack on Elbaf. The perfect setup for Luffy to re-enter the stage. Maybe he'll react to Imu's presence, or maybe Imu himself will sense the return of the sun god Nika, and it all begins with this chapter. But of course, Oda could just as easily stay with the Rocksteady Xebec flashback. And honestly, that would be just as amazing. Because we're now at the point in the timeline when the Rocks Pirates were formed, just a few years away from the God Valley incident. And we still haven't seen that moment from Xebec's point of view. Last time we saw God Valley, it was through Kuma and Ivankov. But what about Rocks himself? What did he see? What did he want? Why did he disappear? Was he really killed there? Or did he survive in secret? We need answers, especially if Blackbeard is his heir. Here's the theory. Xebec may have known about the true nature of the Nika fruit. He knew the secrets buried by the world government. He might have been searching for Joy Boy's power himself, not to liberate the world, but to rule it. That would explain why the Nika fruit was so heavily guarded, and why Joy Boy's prophecy remains so important to this day. If Rocks wanted to become king of the world, then maybe only the power of Nika could make that possible. So maybe Xebec searched for the Nika fruit, but ended up with the Yami Yami no Mi, the darkness fruit. The very same one Blackbeard now holds. Could that mean Blackbeard is carrying on Xebec's mission? Or worse, Xebec never died at all. Here's where it gets crazy. Blackbeard is exactly 40 years old, born just 1 year before God Valley. What if the flashback continues and we finally learn how Xebec met Blackbeard's mother? What if Blackbeard inherited more than just ambition? He never sleeps, he has multiple souls, his Jolly Roger shows 3 skulls. Could one of those be Xebec himself? And let's not forget, we still haven't seen Xebec's true bounty, his full fight with Roger, his confrontation with Imu, the final fate of the Rocks Pirates, what exactly happened on God Valley. Oda still holds that card, and Chapter 1156 could be the perfect moment to flip it. But if we return to Elbaf, then it's time for Ruffy versus Imu, or at least the beginning of that war. Zoro, Sanji, and others are already moving, but we still need to see Luffy react, either to Imu himself, or to the threat posed by the Holy Knights, the number 56, the Sun God, the ancient fruit. It all ties together now. So what do you think? Will Chapter 1156 mark the return of Luffy, or will the flashback continue, revealing more about Xebec and the Nika fruit? Let me know in the comments below. And if you don't want to miss any future spoilers, theories, or leaks, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and drop a like. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.